Still to come, sporting codes fear a gambling crackdown will cost clubs and fans dearly. Plus, saving big on your health insurance without losing cover. We'll show you how. And Jane Bunn will talk us through our weather forecast. A huge shake-up is on the cards for sports betting, with a new report recommending the removal of all gambling ads within 3 years. Broadcasters and sporting codes are heading back, saying a blanket ban will cost them greatly.
It won't be without consequence, and whether that be on clubs and players and kids who want to go to the footy and go to the footy for free, then we need to better understand that before these recommendations are sort of landed.
Australians, unfortunately, are world record holders when it comes to gambling.
On average, Aussies gamble 20% more online than any other nation. With the end of the financial year approaching, a staggering number of Australians are searching for ways to cut costs on their health insurance. Sunrise consumer correspondent Sean White has this special report.
Well, when it comes to health insurance, loyalty doesn't pay. Just ask Olivia Pillay from Melbourne.
On our old policy, we were paying $300 a month, as opposed to now we have a saving of about $60 a month.
iSelect found 43% of Aussies surveyed say the end of financial year will prompt them to review their finances to make sure they're still getting a good deal.
Many people may not realise this, but if you actually switch your hospital cover, any waiting periods that you've already served, they're actually protected by law, and that's as long as you switch to an equal or lower level of hospital cover.
It's important to remember if you ditch and rejoin later, you will have to reserve waiting periods on most things, which could be up to 12 months. Other key things to note: if higher income earners take out an appropriate level of hospital cover before June 30, well, they could avoid paying extra tax next financial year. Well, younger Aussies may also consider taking out private hospital cover this time of year to avoid paying lifetime health cover loading. That means each year you wait to get hospital cover after the age of 31, you'll pay an extra 2% of your cover. And finally, the extras. There is a wide variation between funds on what services are offered and what you'll get back as rebates under extras cover.
You could also consider flexible extras products, so that'll actually allow you to combine your separate extras limits into one single annual limit for you to use across the services that you use the most.
Now for a quick check-in with the traffic chopper.
Thanks, Mike. I'm Tamara Eden in the Storage King traffic chopper. Just took a look at a bit of a nasty collision in Clayton South. It's now been loaded up onto Towie, so this is on Westall Road southbound, just after Centre Road. We've still got the two left-hand lanes closed here, and flashing's on scene. Delays are stretching back towards Centre Road. Moving home, don't do it alone. For every stage of life, Storage King has hassle-free storage solutions. Store before the end of June and get 1 month storage free. Search Storage King, conditions apply. More traffic tomorrow. See you then.
Thanks, Tamara. Jane Bunn joins us now. Jane, it's rather cold out there right now.
Michael, we've certainly had a cold and wet afternoon, but at least the wet weather part is now easing. It was dry at first, 10 degrees in the city. Then showers arrived late morning and they did continue for much of the afternoon. Our top was only 12.7. That was the peak. It has been just 10 for much of the afternoon. Pockets of sunshine are returning now that the main band of showers has moved through, but the temperature really isn't recovering. It's still just 10 in the city. The band of showers came up from the south, delivering 1 to 9 millimetres across town. Surrey Hills has had those 9 millimetres, Glen Waverley 8. Now there's only the odd one left, and that will continue out there tonight. We have two different bits of wet weather in Victoria today. The edge of a rain band that is coming down from the north, but only brushing northern parts of the state, up to 7 millimetres in Mildura, much less elsewhere. And the band of showers that is coming up from the south, and that one there is producing the bitter air. The rain system is huge, a northwest cloud band originating from tropical moisture up near Indonesia, running into low pressure. Our current cold front is the next injection of energy that this beast to our north needs to set off the next wave of rain. Meanwhile, we'll be stuck in this southwesterly airflow here that gradually thaws out. Here's the last of the current big rain system moving through. Now tomorrow there's a dry break, But it is not done. A further rain will be spreading across the top and here into Queensland at this time. Then there's even one more surge likely to move through Queensland and then New South Wales next week. Around the nation tomorrow, windy but dry and cool in Brisbane. Sydney has lots of sunshine, not as chilly as today when it was just 12 degrees. Adelaide has further showers, mainly at night. Perth, dry and cool. To Victoria, clearing skies in the north and our cold air mass leads to widespread frost by the morning. Showers do persist at the coast and along the ranges as cloud redevelops across much of the state, mainly in the afternoon tomorrow. So in Melbourne, a pocket of sunshine at first with a chilly start. Then a grey day, lots of showers in the outer southeast, but for everyone else, mostly dry, but grey overhead. It's 13 again.
OK, we'll take it. Thanks, Jane. Coming up in our 6 o'clock bulletin, a one-punch killer's confronting police interview just hours after a deadly attack inside the Crown Casino food court. Marvel Stadium staff undergoing counselling after a terror drill went wrong. Details live. And the mega makeover to transform the Queen Vic Market precinct. It's all ahead with Peter Mitchell coming up at 6. And that's all from Melbourne's afternoon news. Thanks for joining us. Until I see you again, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Goodbye.
Stream 7 News anytime, live and on demand on 7plus. And with 7news.com.au, you'll know the news now.